This is the story of a sniper who used to be an ordinary teacher, but then something happened in his life after which he was forced to become a ferocious sniper. This story starts from a very peaceful area of Ukraine, and in this area we see a small hut. In this hut, a couple lives in which the husband's name is Mikola and the wife's name is Nastia. Mikola is a teacher and teaches math to children in a nearby school. He is a very good teacher and all the children are very happy with him except one whose name was Ivan. Ivan was a very ill-mannered boy and he never missed a chance to humiliate Mikola. But even Mikola did not care about his words and he lived happily in his life. One day when Mikola was in his school, then he found out that Russia had attacked Ukraine and had captured many places in Ukraine. In the evening, when Mikola came home, he found out that his wife was pregnant. He was very happy to know this and they both celebrated this happiness together. The next day, Mikola said bye to his wife and left for work, but when he was on the way, he saw two soldiers. Although Mikola did not pay much attention to this and quickly reached his school, but when he came inside the school, he found the whole school empty. Then he saw on TV that Russia had also captured his city. And now he realized that the soldiers he saw on the way were actually from Russia. Thinking this, he was worried about his wife and he immediately ran to his house. When Mikola reached home, he saw those two soldiers who were beating his wife badly. He tried to save his wife, but these soldiers also beat him. Mikola requested them not to kill his wife because she was pregnant. But these soldiers did not listen to him. After a little beating, they searched Mikola's house and handed him over to the fire and left. Now seeing his house burning, Nastia got angry and tried to hit him with a stone. Seeing this, those soldiers shot him and Nastia died on the spot. Now seeing his wife dying, Mikola was completely broken and started crying. Just a few hours passed and two Ukrainian soldiers came to Mikola. They recognized him and dug a grave and helped him bury Nastia. After the death of Nastia, Mikola's life was completely shattered and now he had neither a house nor a family. Mikola was burning in the fire of revenge and he had to kill those soldiers at any cost. And thinking this, he decided to join the Ukrainian army. After this, these two soldiers came to their base with Mikola, but when their senior saw Mikola, he got very angry and refused to join the army because he was afraid that Mikola might be a spy. Here, Mikola told him the whole story and convinced him that he wants to kill the Russian soldiers and free this country. Hearing this, the colonel decided to give him a chance and his training started the next day. Now, since Mikola was an ordinary person, he was having a lot of trouble during his training. Here, a co-officer helped Mikola and taught him how to assemble and disassemble a gun. Everyone in the camp thought that Mikola would never be a good soldier. But he never gave up and continued his training. One night, Mikola tells his friends not to call him by his name because his codename is Raven. Hearing this, everyone started laughing at him and told him that no soldier gets his codename so easily, but he has to earn it. However, Mikola did not care about these things and he continued his training. One day, Mikola's senior tells everyone that there are very few snipers in our group and we have to increase this number so that we can compete with the Russians. Here, he asks his seniors that how many of you want to be a sniper. Hearing this, some people come forward and Mikola is also among these people because he also wanted to be a sniper. Seeing Mikola, his senior tells him that you are not ready to be a sniper yet. You can't even assemble and disassemble a gun, so it's a long way to become a sniper. On this, Mikola says that I only need one chance to prove myself and I will do this in 20 seconds. Hearing this, Mikola's senior puts a gun on the table and asks Mikola to come forward. Now, to prove himself, Mikola ties a bandage on his eyes and quickly opens the gun and assembles it again. And it only takes him 18 seconds to do this. Now, seeing Mikola's speed, everyone is very impressed with him and clap for him. And now, seeing his ability, he is also included in sniper training. During training, Mikola is given an old model gun while the rest are given modern weapons. Seeing this, Mikola also demands a modern weapon, on which the senior tells him that if you want that gun, then you have to prove yourself. Now, Mikola had no other option, so whatever he got, he took it and left. During training, the senior tells everyone that why should any situation come in front of a sniper, but he does not move an inch from his position and aims at his target. To practice this, the senior shoots everyone and whoever moves from his position is excluded from this training. But when it's Mikola's turn, he does not move at all and aims at his target. In the next training, the sniper is shown his target only once and then his eyes are covered and he has to guess and shoot his target. Now the rest of the people complete this test, but Mikola fails in this because the gun he had was very old and it was very difficult for him. The next training was even more difficult for these snipers because they had to shoot their target in the light of the flare and the two in the dark of the night. Here the senior left the flare and everyone aimed at their target but no one could hit the target. Here, Mikola did not shoot and in the light of the flare, he guessed the distance of his target and used his math knowledge to hit a perfect shot. Seeing this, his senior was very impressed and gave him his desired codename. Days went by like this and Mikola continued his training and finally the day came when his training result was about to come. Here the colonel salutes Mikola and tells him that he has passed this test. A few days later, the colonel comes to Mikola and tells him to pack his things because he has to go on a mission. News has come that some Russian soldiers have captured a checkpost. Soon, Mikola's team reached the location and set their target and sat down. And now these people were about to kill those Russian soldiers. Then they saw a car moving towards the checkpost. Here the Russian soldiers stopped the car and asked the people inside to come out. They checked their passports and searched the entire car. And when everything was fine, these soldiers gave them permission to leave. But they kept their passports with them. When these people opposed it, these soldiers beat them up. Seeing all this, the colonel ordered his soldiers to fire and all the Russian soldiers were killed. And this is how their first mission was completed. After the mission, when everyone returned to the base, Mikola saw that many of his companions were not present at the base. He was told that his other companions have been sent on another mission. The next day, Mikola was informed that many of his companions have been killed during that mission. And all of them were killed by a Russian sniper. The sniper's name was Sari and he was the most dangerous sniper in Russia. A few days passed and Mikola left for his next mission with his companions. When he reached the location, he set up mines all around and took his position. After a while, Russian soldiers reached there and Ivan was also with them. Ivan was the same boy who used to harass Mikola in school and now he had joined the Russian army. Now as soon as he stepped on the landmines, there was a huge explosion and all of them were killed. Here the colonel told Mikola that he should not be sad about Ivan's death because joining the Russian army was Ivan's own decision. After completing the mission, they all returned to their base camp. Here the colonel showed Mikola his family photo and told him that there are 3 people in his family and both of his daughters are unaware that their father is a soldier. Here Mikola also told the colonel how mercilessly the Russian soldiers killed his wife. During this time, Mikola became very emotional but the colonel took care of him. The next morning, they all left for their next mission. This mission was very important because they were informed that a part of the Russian soldiers was going to pass through this road. Colonel and Mikola quickly reached the location and took their positions. After a while, they saw 2 Russian soldiers who were waiting for their other team. Here Mikola noticed that one of them was the soldier who shot his wife and he was on the right target of Mikola. Here Mikola asked permission to shoot but the colonel refused to do so. Now Mikola was getting angry and he had to kill his wife's killer at any cost. So he asked permission to fire again but once again the colonel refused to do so. But now Mikola's arrow of patience broke and he fired the bullet. The bullet killed the soldier but the Russians also got to know about their location. But the worst part was that Russia's most dangerous sniper whose name was Sari was also on his position and now he also got to know about their location. The colonel also knew that Sari was nearby so he started looking for her. But before he could know her location Sari gave him a headshot and the colonel died on the spot. Now Mikola got to know that the Russians got to know about their location and how one mistake of his killed the colonel. Here Russian soldiers also started firing on Mikola. Now Mikola decided to retreat. He picked up the colonel's body and started retreating from his position. Soon he came out of the enemy's area and reached his base. Now Mikola was very sad about colonel's death and he was blaming himself for it. Here he swore that he will kill Sari and avenge colonel's death. Soon Mikola got to know about 2 Russian snipers and he left for his next mission. He reached his location and took his aim. Soon he killed a sniper but he also got hit by a bullet but he didn't give up and killed the other sniper as well. Now as he was badly injured he went to a secret base and gave his body some rest. Meanwhile he got a call from the army's major and he told Mikola that he has found the sniper who killed the colonel. After this Mikola reached his base and the major told everyone about the sniper. Major told them that the sniper's name is Sari and he is the best sniper in Russia. Sari has killed 6 of the best snipers in Ukraine, so we should not underestimate him. Major told them that Sari is a sniper who usually doesn't change his position and sits at a special location and hunts his enemies. Now they all make a plan that they will make 2 teams at Sari's location. According to the plan, their first team will attack the Russian soldiers, and when they will be busy in this attack their second team will attack them from behind. Taking advantage of this, Mikola will go inside the building and kill Sari. After planning everything they all left for the location. After reaching the location all the snipers took their positions and started their attack. Here Mikola also entered the building where he saw 2 Russian soldiers. He killed them both and moved forward. After this he gave signal to his team and killed all the soldiers. Here Sari noticed that no one is reporting him. He felt something wrong, so he went to the roof of the building where a sniper was already there, but when he went upstairs he saw that the sniper was dead. Now Sari realized that the Ukrainian soldiers have surrounded him. He contacted his base for backup, but it was going to take 10 minutes to reach the base. Hearing this, he came to his position and started looking for the Ukrainian soldiers. But then he saw a toy of Mikola which was given to him by his wife. Now Sari was able to think that Mikola attacked him and killed him by stabbing him. But because of this attack another sniper in the building was alerted. But before he could do anything Mikola threw a grenade, and in this explosion the last sniper was also killed. Here Sari's backup team also reached the building, but they were unaware that Sari was dead. So when they called Sari, Mikola picked up the phone and told them that all of them are going to die. Saying this, he shot the driver of the truck. As soon as the bullet was fired, the Russian soldiers were shocked and they all jumped out of the truck. But they were unaware that Ukrainian snipers were sitting on them. A few days after this mission, what he had promised her has now been fulfilled. He has killed all those people who had killed his wife and colonel. Here Mikola swore that he will serve his country till his last breath. Saying this, he left. And with this amazing movie ends here. I hope you liked this story. If you liked the video, do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Till then, be safe and keep chilling.